Hi YouTube, how are you? I had a pretty good day, a frozen day. Went outside, it said about 18 or 19 degrees, but when I got out there in the wind and stuff, ooh, we had to get a big bale in our horse's bale ring. Well, my horse. Um, but anyway, yeah, and get all the strings off it and everything. And I was freezing. Um, Welcome to Flat Out Noli. I think I'm saying that right. And PM Don. I saw PM Don on a website that I don't go over there because, well, I have no reason to. My channel's a little quieter, you know. Um, I consider my subscribers, my friends, and I'm sure a lot of people do, you know. That's kind of the way I roll around here. If there's anything else, you're not wanted. So I'm just telling you straight up right now. So if you're going to argue in the comment section with my regular subs, um, expect to be annihilated. So, because I trust and love the people that I have around me. So just keep that in mind, everybody. So anyway, yeah, I do my usual. Of course, I watch Robin. That goes without saying. I think everybody knows that. And then I watch my regular Lionel. And I was really happy yesterday to hear Matt watch Lionel a little more and ask him a question and actually get to kind of know him. He didn't really ask him anything too deep, but just enough to get the feel for Lionel's show and that type of thing. So, excuse me a moment. So that made me happy, and yeah, um, yeah, okay. I just looking at my notes. Well, I'm just spitting this out. This to me is justice for Justin Michael. Um, how disgusting. Okay, I saw part of a video Robin shared, and yeah, PM, I saw you over there, and you were kind of neutral, kind of quiet, and whatever. So I figured you'd either be here for some kind of vengeance or actually kind of jumping ship for friendship in a Christian manner. So, because like I say, I'm quiet over here unless somebody like attacks me or something, and I'm not beyond swearing at you. So just know that if you are going to be a creep, well, first I'm before I get back to the Justin thing, I'm gonna say really quickly, Karen, I am so sorry our conversation about snow got shanghaied by filth, and I started kind of arguing with it, um, not in a filthy manner, but cleaning it up. But even to converse with that on any level, I apologize to you that I even allowed that, and I erased all the comments. If there's any more from the spider slime, whatever your name is, you're out of here. So, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. I don't care. You know, if people don't care about people on my channel, I don't care about you. So, I'll give it to the Father. It's like there's another one to cross off my Christmas list. So, that's the way it is around here. So, and I'm not beyond swearing at you. I don't care. So, um, this isn't the time in our in my opinion, this is not my time to keep my mouth shut, even if it includes cursing. So, um, hopefully not. So, getting back to Justin, I seen this young man one time drinking a beer and talking about God, and I thought, geez, he reminds me of my oldest son in a way, um, in appearance and mannerisms, kind of quiet spoken normally. Um, I thought, oh, does that bring back memories? Because he's like 10 years older than that now. He's 37, just on the 24th. So um, I seen this kid and I thought, oh, yeah, he's drinking a beer and talking. Well, that's okay. But it wasn't fake, it wasn't phony, and it did touch my heart. Well, I asked him a question, and in a roundabout way, I got it answered. God answered me literally. And I was okay with that. And then last night, I saw this kid, young man, conversing with a group of people. And everything he said, everything, there wasn't one thing he said that wasn't taken out of context by one person, then the next person. And he left the conversation with love and hoping the best for everybody. I saw this. There's no mistaking. If that channel thinks that that's appropriate format for slaying a youngster, and most of them over there are, if not old enough to be an older brother or sister, even his parent, somebody that's like 45, 50 and older, is literally old enough to be this gentleman's parent. And not one of them people stood up like a older adult and stepped in and said, you know what, this conversation is going the wrong way. I mean, I even saw somebody write, what was that? You say you killed your grandma? I thought, okay, that's low life, very low life. And it's time that I stood up and said, you know what? I like this young man. Kid to me. I like this kid. And these people were literally treating him like crap. If you seriously think that I'm going to sit here and believe that any one of them people that were talking smack on this kid has never drank or ever did anything wrong when you were young, and you think you're so much better than that, you really do, a whole group of people could come against this young man. That sickened me. That really did. And if any of you are watching, you're disgusting. And I do mean shame on you. Shame on you. Get a grip and totally get God. Because that's not Christ in your heart. So I literally get in trouble on channels. I had somebody wanting me to be a moderator. It's like, not if you want subs. You don't want me to be your mod. Nope. I get in trouble on channels. My friends will tell you that. Because I'll start like attacking the trolls. Be like, oh, kick you in your face. Where do you live? You know? I can't tolerate that crap. That's just, it's beyond putrid to me. You know? Unbelievable. So yeah, like no, none of you ever talked to anybody or said anything intelligent to somebody while you were inebriated in any way, right? None of you ever participated in doing anything wrong. I'm sure of it. So much so that like 7 to 10 people can come against one young man talking sense, literally talking sense, explaining in major, huge paragraphs to articulate his feelings, which were very intelligent and very Christ like. And we all know that. So anybody coming against that, that's very low, very low. And God did tell me a lot of things about this kid, so young man. Um, oh, I'm going back to disgusting, thoroughly disgusting. So, yeah. And yeah, that is filthy conversation. It is. See, and I'm going to tell it like it is. Here goes, ladies. Love me or hate me, you know me. But I know a lot of women don't like Robin because he's not a slut. You know, you need to perhaps find those slutty people to gather with because I see that you get along fairly well with them. And we don't do that here. You know, just thought I'd tell you. So, yeah. Anyway, oh, I've seen a lot of that. It's like, oh, I can't turn your head. I hate you now. I'm going after you. Blah, blah, blah. And if I don't come after you like that, I'll pretend like to throw some scriptures out at you, and then you can think that I'm like way Christian. What the hell? What the, you know, people. So, yeah. Well, Satan wanted to learn everything that God knew. You know that? And with the regression of the people that are feeding that within themselves, you're not learning nothing new. You're going backwards. You're setting yourself back. You know. I mean, really think about it. People that inbreed, um, inbreeding disease, you know, into human beings where there was none. That's regressive, you know. So Christians have a right to stand up and say, hey, you know what? We're tired of this filth. We don't like this. You know, we like peaceful households and family and laughter. And if we wanted the bar scene, if we wanted the slut scene, we'd be in the thick of it like that, right? So, hey, you don't need to come on here to find a mate. Just walk out onto the street. Everybody's like that. So, and don't come over here trying to torture me with your filthy language. Scutter snipe, scutter spider snipe, whatever you are. Um, Nobody touches me and hasn't for a long time because nobody's good enough. So if you can say the same thing, I've gotten rid of people, all kinds of people in my life. 3 husbands, one annulled, one I kicked out, and this one I served a letter of divorcement because they are not good enough. And if you insult me again, I'm going to ask you where you live because you don't have a name or a face. At this point, you are nothing. So, whatever Mr. or Mrs. or in between nothing, you did cross the line over here. You want to keep your filthy language and your slut attitude off my channel. That's a fact. And don't pretend you're some I'm waving the white flag coming over here and I'm going to have a friendly discussion under the guise of being a dipshit, because that isn't going to work here either. So you might as well just crawl off. Because you aren't going to like what's coming next. That's not a threat, that's a promise. So, yeah, I thought about Justin all day. I thought, that them dirty dogs, that's a filthy way to act, like a bunch of jackals. Like I just threw my baby in the middle of a jackal gang. Especially that the ones that are old enough to be the parent of that kid. That's sickening. And the ones that are parents, and you could do that to a youngster. I really, right now, I'm holding my hands. I want to flip you off so bad. I'd slap you. If you did something, no, I wouldn't. I mean, I'd like to. I would like to. Yes, I would. And believe me, it wouldn't be a girl slap. It would be a martial artist one, a woman slap. So I can slap you with my words. I don't know where you live, but I always tell you where I am every time. So if you ever want to come and visit me, good or bad, here I am. Pine City, Minnesota. I'm in the phone book. I'm all over the internet. Go for it. I'm sick of you dirty dogs. I really am. That was kind of like a real disgusting episode. Yeah, I didn't know Justin well enough to say if I could be balled up in the same group, or, I know Robin quite well, and I'm getting to know Tyler, and I love the way he reads the word. I really do. So, people want to bunch me together. Yeah, you just go for it then. You go right ahead. If another man's faults are mine, well, if they're a good enough man or woman, I'll stick up for you. Yeah, because God does forgive all of us. Lucky us, right? I usually do too. And I'm sure I'll calm down. And if anybody's been like a turd, you can rectify that. You can fix it right now before it's too late with me. And that may not seem like a big deal, but I know God loves me. And when it's too late for you with me, that's an issue with Him, whether you think so or not. I've seen it and I know it. So, literally. I'll give you, for instance, this is a true story. Pedophile raped my kid, ended up with a pacemaker, and life is not so good anymore. Another person really gave me a bad time in life, ended up getting cancer and dying. I mean, yeah, people get cancer, but another one literally had their bottom sewed up and has a colostomy, had to wear a bag for the rest of her life. And another one had like that much taken out of his intestines and had cancer and that type of thing. I don't know, it just seems a little ironic, don't you think so? I could go on and on. Seems a little weird. Just saying. I do believe God avenges his kids. I've seen it. I had somebody hit me in the head. You know what happened? Pipe came, smacked him just like that, and just about took his eye out, and he had stitches just like that. Crazy, eh? Little things like that. You know, I mean, accidents happen. Sure, they do. And another person had their hand chewed up in a chain, and it's like, look, crazy stuff. But oh well, I'm just telling you like it is. You know, so whether you believe in karma or not, I don't know. I know things have happened to me in my life, and I wouldn't just settle for the karma thing, but I would settle for a lesson, or I literally got injured so I wouldn't be at a certain place at a certain time to be able to do a certain thing. So you never know how God's going to deal with you, you know, or why. Yeah, it's not something to not think about. I mean, we don't just get to go out here and do whatever we want to whoever we want without a care in the world. You know, it really doesn't work like that. We do pay to play. That's why I don't play. See, I always say I don't play. That's what that means, exactly what that means. If you don't play with people, you don't have nothing you got to pay back. It's not yours, it's not your shame. You know, if you pull yourself away from that garbage and say, you know what, I'm going to stick with my fellow human beings. They may be a little boring because they're not like slutty and radical and filthy or whatever, and they're talking about God, and um, they actually mean it enough to show that as an example, you know. So if you think that I would go live and let somebody talk to somebody that's in my live stream like a bunch of animals, that'll never happen. Never. Yes, I'm better than that. So are my subscribers. So, yeah, that would never happen. I would never let anybody have that control over me. So, if I ever do go live, it's going to be, yeah, I'll be in the right frame of mind for it. So, and I will. Maybe for my birthday. Maybe sooner. I don't know. But yeah, I'm disgusted thoroughly. I thought, oh yeah, pick on people and don't know what you're talking about and lie about people and carry the lies out into the world and, you know, whatever. That happens once or twice. But when it's what somebody's channel is all about, just drama and upset and being radical and belligerent, no, not here. So if I'm too peaceful and quiet for you, yes, see what Satan thinks the words goodbye means, you know. In Roman times, that meant like, yeah, we just got their money. Now go kill them and take the goods and bring them back so we can resell them to the next one. That's what goodbye means. So that's like endo finito, the end game. So, well, I suppose that's enough for this one. Anyway, I guess I'm being paid too, so I might be back. I love you. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota. Here I am. Come and visit me. We'll talk. like real people, you know? And don't pull your narcissist, Satanistic crap here. Don't try it. Okay, later, everybody. I love you.